Hello! Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to No Man's Land. I'm already coughing. It is 4:21 in October. I have finished the ploughing over yonder. And the sowing is also been done. You will notice there is another shed. I know, I couldn't resist a bit of landscaping. We now have a gravel path, another shed. I started to tilly van, add in detail and little bits of stuff, and I've gravelled round these so we can got something to drive on. I'm like, well, I just can't help myself. So that's done. Majority of this is fertilised. I don't think I'm going to waste my time rolling it. You get like 1%, and I don't plan on getting an awful lot off of here, to be honest. Greenhouses are all full. Well, they were when I finished. The seed drill's just over here, still filthy, still needs repair. Not sure what to do with this area of land here. I did think about placing chickens on it. I've got the where are they? I got these guys. So we could place chickens on here and then just let them randomly roam around. What do you reckon? So you pop some chickens on here, and then the chickens can just randomly roam around the yard. Because I like it when they roam. It's going to have to go here-ish, do we think? Or should we literally just concentrate on cattle? Let's place that down. Let's place it down. There we go. We now have chickens. Let's just scoot some of this round so it doesn't look quite so tidy is the word I'm looking for. So I don't want it to look quite so tidy. What chickens are like. And then the feed trough. Did I get a bit of wet mud around the feed trough, do you think? I can't even get the wet mud to open. There we go. There we go. Chickens then. I hadn't planned on chickens. I just thought about chickens and not wrong. Oh, turnips. Just turnips. That was the one I wanted. I just want to soften this edge off a little bit. Oh. I hate the collisions on here. Giants, pull your finger out. You don't get collisions on the mobile version. Oh. Let's get back out of there. Get out of that tractor. So now the chickens will roam up to here, and then I'm assuming there's another pole here just down there. And then they may enter the field. Because... okay, they are now floating. That's really helpful. Oh well. That's going to get on my... that's going to get frightfully annoying frightfully quickly, isn't it? If we... turn those off, do they disappear? No. No, why would they? What am I going to do about that? If in doubt, hide them. I don't want to see this shenanigans floating around. There you go. What shenanigans? All gone. And I think it's this post here. Which removes the big posts. I don't have anything to feed them, but... yeah. We don't have chickens. That'll have to wait till the morning. So I'll say that field's drilled. I've just got stuck on nothing. And then the two fields over here have been ploughed. We're going to go to bed till the morning. 8 o'clock sounds about right. I've had a bit of play around with that cattle barn fattening thing. So if you put 500 heifers in it, they will consume 150,000 litres of feed per night. Yeah. And 90,000 litres of straw for bedding. Per night. That's 500 of the heifers. That's not even full-blown cows. So that's it's going to be interesting. And then our feed mixer takes 150,000 litres of feed of straw and hay and silage. Silage and hay they use in equal quantities of 1,500, and then it's 500 of the straw, but only 50 of the mineral feed. I haven't finished testing the feed mixer to see whether we're going to need a second one, because I don't know if it's going to produce enough feed overnight for every night. I mean, at some point we're probably going to have a bank of those, or there is a larger one that Crustu is using on his no man's land shenanigans. Right, so a quick look up here. Oh, money is up to 220,770. Wheat is growing, yield bonus 95%. Does need rolling, but we'll live with that. There is a square up there that hasn't been second fertilised, but we'll live with that. We'll wait until this has been collected, and then when we refertilise the entire field, that bit will be done as well. That'll all be done. Should we go grab some chicken feed and get some chickens on the go? I do want to purchase another plot of land today. I'm thinking this plot over here. We need to repair and clean our equipment as well. So I'm thinking this plot over here, because that way we can bring the edge of this field out. If I jump into, send the drone up as it were. If we buy this field here, it's not a decent, it's quite a decent size, but it is on the hilly side of things. But we could then bring out this so it didn't look so daft, stopping that far from the river. However, my brain is also saying this plot of land here, 39, because although it's hilly, you end up with more space for a decent size field. And we are going to need decent size fields. Obviously this area here will tidy up the trees around the outside a little, and that'll be another little island, and all these little trees will go. I did think about this plot, which is part of this side of the stream, the river, because currently we're not using any of this, for the simple fact being it's too small to do anything with. So we could buy 29, or what's that one, 39. Let's jump into here. Oh, let's move that up. I was working in the dark. And well, it was getting late, so I thought maybe not. So yeah, so we own this one and this one. That's productions. We're not utilising any of this at the moment. I thought about this one, and then we can do that, but this is all rock. That's a river, so we've got a little area either side. Excuse me. And I thought this one, and then that'll make decent sized field. But now, I'm actually thinking now maybe this one, and then we can add a road that goes up this side of the stream, round past the thing, workshop. That's here, isn't it? Yeah, so over the bridge, and then we have a little road that goes up, and then this could be another field. Do you see where I'm coming from? We are in November, and we can't plant anything except grass. So let's buy 29 or 39. Should we buy 20? We're getting further and further from the store. We'll buy 29. So these fields need drilling with grass because today's the last day we can drill. Let's quickly check the sales. I'm so tempted to grab that. 7 grand. What do you think? Should we grab that? 9 grand. And we got ourselves a little trailer. Although, it was a big old go home. Well, that would be ideal for moving some mineral feed up to our production. Should we grab that? We'll buy that. Right. Let's grab a tractor. Get that topped up. There we go, another 93 quid. Don't drive into the drink. I will do some more tilly vanting over there at some point. They're all going to need topping up again, but we need to get this grass in. That is the first thing we need to do, is get the grass in. The second thing I need to do is turn my speakers down ever so slightly before you get feedback. Right. Zoom right out because this has got one hell of a width on it. So this tractor has 3.4 hours on it. I haven't used any workers. I have hit the worker button trying to raise and lower that cedar. I'm having terrible issues with the cedar. It doesn't raise and lower as quick as one would hope. So I'm hiring workers. Or I'm missing bits. Yeah. Which is slightly annoying. I woke up with a stinking cough and full of snot. So if anybody wants a cold, one careful owner and all that. Right, there's that field limed. I'm not entirely sure if the fields need liming, but we're going to lime them anyway. I didn't check, to be honest. I'm assuming they would because they're new fields. Generally new fields need a lime, right? Grab myself a drink. And then choke on it. Oh, excuse me. Yes, we need to get this grass in. That's the first thing we need to do. I'm seriously tempted to A, move our house to somewhere else that's not there, because that's bugging me, and B, place a second house so that we can have a worker. We can get a farmhand in. Do you see where I'm coming from? Because then we can get some guy drilling while we do other shenanigans and things move on slightly quicker. Because at the minute I'm either having to time lapse or chuck you guys out while I do a load of work and then bring you back in, because driving round and round constantly with a, what was it, 3-4 metre cedar? Oh, more bigger than that, wasn't it? I can't remember the width of the cedar. It's not massive, I'll give you that. It's not massive. Can I get all that? Well, I could have done if I scooched over just a tad. Yeah, it isn't the best thing in the world, is it? You don't really... I mean, that other field, that took me like 45 minutes. So that's still a good, 15-20 minute time lapse. And do you really want to sit for a 15-20 minute time lapse in the middle of this? Probably not. Probably not. So it's like everything needs cleaning, everything needs sorting out, but there's a bump there. That was there is a bump there, down there. Let's drop this in here. Literally just drop it in there. Right. Let's jump into here. Decoration, others. You could live in a little wooden garden shed. That overlaps. I was thinking that could be like a chicken coop for the chickens. There you go. The chicken's got somewhere to go when it's raining. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I think I got some placeable housey things in here, haven't I? Just your bulk standard houses. And then we could have like a little house to get a farmhand in. Because this is going to take forever. Yeah, so this natural water, rivers and ponds, that's what we're using up there. Which enables you to be able to... there you go. 10 grand. They can have themselves a little log cabin. They could live... just here. Couldn't they? Bump. Some dirt. Let's bring that out a little bit. Dirt up to their front door. Then we'll add some foresty stuff around the outside. Just ain't got to walk in the mud. We've simulated that's like wood chip or something. I don't know. Everything else can stay as it is. We now have a worker. What is the requirement for our cedar? 4.3 meters and 95 of your finest horses. So this guy can pull it. So that'd be cool. We now have a farmhand. There's a bump there as well. Oh, it adds to the overall feel of the map, doesn't it? As long as it's not like in the middle of a field where the combine's going to bounce around like a trooper, I'm not that fussed. It adds to the overall aesthetic. It's a big word for this time of dark. Right. We need that on grass. So we'll get some more of that landscaping type stuff done. It's just been running low. Oh, can this actually fit over the bridge? Yeah, of course it can. Of course it can. I got it in here, right? We have a farmhand. Whoop whoop. Where should we get him started? So we do a headland on here and then get him working on here. Yeah, I mean the other tractor pulled this fine, but when we were going uphill, some of those steeper bits, even with the 245 horses, I don't think I went for the chipped one, did I? It's been a while. I've slept. I can't remember what size engine I have. Don't think I went for the chipped version. That's not to say I didn't. Just I don't remember doing it. Open my little map up. I don't need the map up. I'm so used to playing with precision farming that my brain's gone, open the map, see the yield, see the seeds. Oh. I just wanted to go back to base game. Just keep it simples. And if I want to move the field, I can. I haven't got to worry about the soil map being stuck in the way. Unless precision farming's had an update. I think I've mentioned this before. When I was doing my Calmlands Baker's Dozen challenge, if you scan the field and then paint over the field and then move things around, that area of field, because you've got a score, stays with you and it never leaves, and then you end up having an horrendous overall score because that area is then not being maintained. It would be nice if you could delete a soil map, so when you painted over the field, the soil map disappeared with it. Do you know what I mean? Because that would be pretty cool. I have noticed one other thing that doesn't disappear. If you create a field and it needs rolling and then you landscape that area, i.e. pop a river in, because I've been testing things out, and then come back to the menu, that area that said needs rolling still needs rolling, although it's 6 foot down and underneath water. But it still needs rolling, which you then can't do because, you know, it's under the water. Don't ask why I was testing things like that. It just curiosity got the better of me. Right. Let's pick that up. Where should we start? We'll start on that side. That looks straighter-ish. We now have a farmhand, so we can get farmhands to do stuff. Hoping this guy is going to be able to work at it. See how long that took to drop. It's not quick enough for me, unfortunately. Is it going to? They're going to catch that last little sliver there. Yeah, there we go. Grass is doing its thing. Which field did we buy? 29. We bought 29. So we need a bigger tractor, or we need the tree thing. And we also need to go over the bridge, walking through the water. Right. There's a tractor. Where did I leave it? Oh, the tree thing's over by the cows, isn't it? Come on. Start up. I love this thing. I love the sounds of these. I think the 900's got a more grunty type sounds. But I like them. But they take forever to start. It's like the little Zetor, the Zetor, whatever you want to call it. That kitten sounds lovely. It's like some of the little McCormacks. They absolutely sound spot on. The only issue I have with those is the fact that they... this is gravel on dirt, so you would expect undulations, right? I'm going to put this on the back. Not sure if it's a good idea or a bad idea, but it's going on the back nevertheless. I don't have any weights for this tractor. The other weight is on the... well, the only weight we have is on the other tractor. I like this path here. I think this works. And if we decide to put anything else but grass in these fields, it's all contained, it's all out of the way. You see, that's why I didn't put the he stopped. No, he's there. He's just getting confused with the trees and the buildings. What did I expect? So should the gravel path go this side or that side? Because we may have to remove some of those little trees. Would we bring it up here? Little path, or would we add a dirt path like that one? Who knows? So let's head up to the top of our boundary, and then we'll work our way down. Now I did think about swapping this out for the tree devourer so we can get some wood chip. Not sure if that one's quite on my land, but let's assume that it is, or at least it's going to be in my way. So boundary line is here. So all of those need to go. We may cut this because we are going to need a lot of product. So let's say 500 heifers, not even so the middle category on the cows. So even 500 of those took 1,500. No, I'm lying to you. Took 150,000 litres of feed to overnight in one sitting, and like 90,000 litres or whatever it was of straw. So we are going to need a lot of straw. Now originally I wasn't going to what do you call it, have any other livestock except for the cows. Which, I think the cows are going to be the big thing. But I do like chickens roaming the yard. So, if I'm going to drive backwards, let's at least have some lights on the back thing. So, edge of our field is over here slightly. I don't think this one's going to have any islands or any... so let's go that way a little bit. Get rid of these ones. I don't think this one's going to have any islands or any shenanigans going on in the middle of it. This will probably be just a field. The problem with mowing this before we plough it out and turn it into a field is our farmhand that we've now hired and accommodated. Let's go forwards quicker. Our farmhand that we've acquired and accommodated, as I pointed out, won't or can't or both come round here. A few in here that I need to get rid of, but let's concentrate. Some of these trees, as I drive up to them, will probably disappear. I've noticed that before, that when you delete a tree, it's still there hovering in the background until you come out and come back in again. I mean, save the game, leave, and return, and then it returns. That makes any sense to anybody. I'm pretty sure that big tree, we cut that one, didn't we? Did we not really cut that big tree down? I know, I could be chipping these for wood chips with the devourer, and then we could have a load of wood chip to sell. Wood chip isn't worth a fortune, and I don't think we're going to get a lot from these little trees. I would rather just have this on here and just get rid of them. Is that tree there, or have I got rid of that? Don't actually know. In reverse, this travels at the same speed as the Trex. You see the tree just to the left there just disappeared as we got close? Don't think that one's on my land. Don't think that one's on my land. I think we'll have to pay him as well. Board and lodgings and pay him. What? I got that bit. What's going on? Got to put him up and pay him. He wants to work his socks off, I tell you. While we've got this out, we may as well tidy up this bit, haven't we? So I'm not going to be big on forestry. I don't plan on doing any forestry, in fairness. Just want to get rid of these little trees. And the more little trees we remove for our fields, the more bigger trees I can place. You know what I'm like? If you don't, you should by now. Right. We do need to go check on Muggins, see how he's doing. I've got enough swing on there to catch that one. Look at that. Oh, but they didn't get the stump. Well, that's frightfully annoying, isn't it? There we go. Any more little trees in my way to create a roadway through here? Hopefully not. So we'll put a path in up here, I think, at some point. I think the road's going to have to come in front of the workshop, isn't it? Rather than behind it. So if we leave this kitten down here without driving into the drink. There we go. And then stick that in the workshop for a second. Grab this. Should we put some gravel down or some dirt down? I think for the time being, we'll just have a little dirt path that runs up. And it just sort of stops. And then in the future, we may put some gravel down. Now, simulate that we're making some money. Let's run this up here. Should have gone for a slightly bigger tyre track, but it is what it is. I was hoping it would remove some of these bushes, but what do I know? Speed up a little bit. And then we'll just dash it to there. And then we'll oh, I thought it was raining. There's the wind in the trees. There we go, little pad where we occasionally stop with our shenanigans. Right, let's run the second one down. Obviously we got at least 2 wheels on our tractors. Let's run another roadway, another dirt line. So at some point we'll gravel this in. I need to get rid of that big bush. There we go. Because that's going to get really annoying trying to see where I'm going. I mean, you wouldn't have large bushes like that on the roadway where where your track was, would you? There we go. So we now have a little roadway up to a pad. There we go. Jobbed. And apparently this guy is done. And he wants board and lodgings for this. I tell you what he's going to get, and it's not going to be board and lodgings. I think we need a new farmhand. Because this guy ain't cutting the mustard. Oh, what's he like? Maybe we'll do better on the other foot. Maybe I should have done a larger headland. Maybe you should have done 3 rather than just 2. Maybe it's my fault for this guy's incompetence. Well, you can have bread and water for his tea. That's all he deserves for his shenanigans. Not sure whether to roll these hills because that does bug me. I hadn't planned on rolling anything because rolling just the time and the money. You see, rather than lower it down, which is what I wanted to do, I tried to hire a worker because it lowers down so slow. It is ridiculous. Can I get all of that? No. No, I missed both sides. Oh, so I would like to get some... Should we head down to the store and grab ourselves a trailer full of wheat? Or barley, or sorghum. A trailer full of something we shall grab. Because the trailer's already down there, right? And then we get the chickens. At least we would have made progress in this episode. Currently we've devoured some trees without a devourer. We've devoured some tree. We placed a house, had a house built for a farmhand who didn't do the best of jobs, let's be honest. I mean, he tried. Maybe he's new, maybe he didn't understand that, you know, all the white had to go. Oh, no, what I don't want him to do is fall in the water. Let's just be really random. Oh, we know he's going to miss bits. So let's just start him here. Who we got this time? Different fella. Grass is growing. There we go. We'll just leave him doing his thing, and then when he runs out of seed or whatever, we'll sort that out. Let's grab this guy. Actually, we'll repair him first. Repair. I'm not fussed about the paint. We did go for the chipped version, clearly. You know, I think we're going to have to take the path. And then we're going to drive all the way around our grass fields. Has he got stuck? No. I was going to say, if he's got stuck already, there's something seriously wrong with the boy. We'll drive round. And then we'll head down to the store, grab the carrots, fill it with something. Yeah, we don't own this land. This area here is full of rocks, so there's not much we could do with that bit unless we're going to plant around the rock. This area is quite nice, don't get me wrong, I did like the look of this one. But I want to, when we expand, I want to buy a field next to a field, if at all possible. That makes sense? Buy a field next to a field. Another 100 quid for his shenanigans. Those greenhouses are just going to keep him up there. I wonder if you could go in that cabin. Do you think? We can go in that cabin? We could hang out with him then, couldn't we? Is that a thing? You can hang out with a man. Right. Totally will do over here. Is Sharon up? Sharon! Are you in? Yeah, she's always in, look. Hi, babes. Weights. We want to wait. No used vehicles. Let's grab ourselves another weight. We've got one of those already, haven't we? Wheel and attacher, should we change the colour? Galvanised, look at that. And then while we're here, Sharon, can we get cut the pallets of sorghum? If you please. Thank you. I'm hoping I can just refill those straight into the tipper. Right. Let's grab the weight if I can get my bum in the hole. I may have to move the trailer, fill it up and then go back. No, just squeeze in there, look at that. So it's not the biggest of trailers. but it was cheap. And it does exactly what we need it to do. It's going to fill it with sorghum, and it's going to help us out with the chickens. And we also use this for the mineral feed runs. Because I don't... How much is mineral feed? Can I buy mineral feed in this? Seeds. Wheat, oat, pig food, salt. They've got little bags. Pig food, Aussie food, salt, seeds, stones, pallets. Where's the mineral feed? Who's nicked it? 1,000 for 1,000. It's not overly expensive. I got mineral feed in these pallets. I got fertilizer, TMR, pig feed. No. Oh, like these ones. Seeds, solid fertilizer, lime, oats, road salt, manure. I have. Same. It's the same price for the same thing. Oh, for the love of the crumble. We may use some of these actually. I'm too far away. There we go. Get that filling up. I apologise for the squawking in the background. My boys are, I want to say playing. It's half term here in the UK, so yeah, schools are out and the kids are shouting. Right. There we go. I need to spin this round now, don't I? We'll repair the trailer at some point. So it's going to cost us 12 grand to fill this with mineral feed, isn't it? That's going to be that's going to be expensive, isn't it? I haven't checked to see how much mineral feed that feed mixer actually holds. But if that holds 150,000 litres of mineral feed, the same as it does straw and hay, that's 150 grand on mineral feed. Oh, the cow barn, there's 5 pens. The middle pen is the pen where the manure spawns, which is pretty cool. I was thinking maybe we'll get some sort of belt system for that, rather than getting there with a shovel. We'll just shove it to one end and get the belt to dash it off. Has our worker stopped? Or no, there he is. I was going to say stopped or got lost. Neither, what? Neither, eh? Right. Let's get this round. Get some chickens. Our first livestock here on the no man's land. And we have 143 grand. And I'll spend 200 grand on landscaping. Scooch round, scooch round. So let's get this in here. I had a feeling that it wasn't going to accept sorghum. I'm sure it does. Oh, and it only takes 5,000 litres. That's good to know. I should remember that. I got this one on Attingham. So we'll grab a couple of roosters. We don't need roosters, but we'll grab a couple of roosters. Chickens. So we grab 50 chickens. And I can't see any. There's one. There's one. Right in the waylet. I just realised we don't have a silo. Where am I putting this? Don't run over the chicken. We'll stick it in the shed with the sorghum in it. We don't need the trailer for anything at the moment. I mean, we'll need it for the mineral feed at some point, but let's dash that in there. How are we doing for time? 45 minutes. Did I refill this? Doesn't look like it. Silo is up. I'm stuck! Chuck a couple of 1,000 litres in there. I did buy it, I'm sure I did. Why can't I? Why can't I fill up the tractor? There we go. That's like, what's going on there? There's shenanigans, I thought. That's what's going on there. Should we plough out an edge and then I'll get the grass cut in the middle. Tell you what we do need to do. We need to turn that engine off. Still nothing in the used sales. We need a bigger windrower. The one we bought before that I returned the following day, this kitten, it's the same width as the pickup on our baler. So we need 10 metres plus. What's that one? 8.5. That's not going to cut the mustard. That's well expensive. That's part of the hay and forage thing. That's 100 grand. Can we reduce the price? Don't need a spare wheel. Don't need that. We don't need those. 92. We can get that down to. That's part of the hay and forage thing. That's the same pack that this Ted has come from. So what's that one? 9.7 for 41. We'll always get that one. That was 8.4. That's 9 points. That's an extra metre and a bit. 62 for 40. The KUHN is my go-to all the time. We've got the Pottinger, 14 metres, 9 miles an hour, 15 metres, 90. We could go for the class. I've never used the class. I don't think I've used the class. Or the Pottinger. I'm always using the KUHN. 15, 14, 92, 90. Should we just go for this one? I haven't used it. Right. So maybe we'll mark out the field boundary with the mower. That makes more sense. We do need to go and check on Matey Boy, who hopefully is doing well. Let's get the tractor and the mower repaired so we get maximum yield. I think it's just going to be the mower. I'm sure I repaired the tractor on the way down, didn't I? Oh, can you tell? It's been a long time. So we'll repair that. Repair that. That does need repairing. Not fussed about the paint. We will give it a rinse off. Let's give it a rinse off. The oh, one. The sprayer thing. What do you call it? The wash pad, the Karcher wash pad thing with the. I actually love that. That's a pretty cool mod. We need somewhere we can dash that. I do want to replace our home at some point. That little log cabin's not going to cut the mustard. Although it is just somewhere to sleep, right? But we want it to look fancy. I know I don't need to walk around and wash it, but I like to walk around and wash it. Let's turn that off just for a second. This guy has stopped. I didn't see him pop up, but I was probably buying things. There it is. I noticed on the mini-map that he weren't moving. What was wrong with that bit? What was wrong with that bit? Maybe he's gone for lunch. Maybe he's gone for lunch. You never know. Might have done. It's 12:15. He's within his rights to go for lunch. Right. Oh, that's the guy we had the first time, wasn't it? That missed bits. That all needs repairing. Where's my tractor gone? Up here. Been repaired and it's been cleaned. Would you believe me if I told you I cleaned my tractor? Tractor cleaning isn't generally something I do a lot of. But, yeah. It's all fun, right? So, if we head this way, let's get this unfolded. And then turn it on, drop it down. I think all the episodes so far have been about hour and 20, hour and 25, like that. So I may keep these episodes at about an hour and a half long. Well, between an hour and a half, I reckon. And scooch this way. I call this top of the field because the tractor is in the field, but I think the mower's probably just slightly out. I did delete that tree. Please tell me I deleted that tree. And then scooch this way. I don't want that on 180, which is there-ish. Yeah, the tree disappears. Also, once you leave and then reappear, leave then reappear. Once you exit the game and then re-log in, the trees that are just floating around will permanently disappear, is what I was supposed to have said. Don't come too far in there, just in case. Come around here a little bit more. Probably could have gone in a bit further, couldn't I? Just want to get a boundary area so I know where we're working. I'm going to go right up to the edge because that would be silly. You go right up to the edge, you can't, as I said before, you can't either collect things or it will let you mow things or whatever you're doing, but you can't then pick it up, or it's always some little glitchy thing, isn't there? Which is what it is. Right. Scooch around here, up here. Don't get too close to the trees because workers don't particularly like trees. In fairness, the workers that I have hired doesn't particularly like tractors, so... Come up here, and then round and join up. Just here in the field. It's a decent size, that, isn't it? Eh? Here I am with my 6-metre mower. This is what takes forever. I need to upgrade my equipment. We don't have a bigger windrower, so that's perfect. The baler is perfect. The tractor's not too bad. We could probably do with a slightly bigger one at some point. I'm going to aim for the Vario 1000. That's going to be our big tractor. Not sure whether to go for the track. Is it 900, the Vario 900 with the tracks? Not sure whether we're going to go with one of those or not. I would like to get some machinery that wasn't green. I'm pretty sure I went with it. You see, my brain is so fuzzled today. Did we go for the class windrower? Yeah, we did. Come on. More green. Oh, it is what it is. Hopefully we can get a few hay bales off of here. I know it's November and I probably shouldn't be cutting the grass in November or baling it or tedding it or whatever in it. But I've got to do all this myself because this field isn't a field. This is what I've been saying, this field's not a field. It's just land with grass on it. Which is, yeah. I think the Courseplay dev team need to team up with Giants and actually put their product in the game. Giants AI stuff don't seem to be cutting the mustard lately. I mean, it's getting there, and a lot of things they're doing is very Courseplay-esque, but they just haven't got the the Courseplay dev team. They've got the edge, haven't they? If we could bring Courseplay to console, that would be fantastic. Bring Courseplay to console, and then yeah. I mean, the tractors we've got and all that, and the brands, I'm happy with that. I mean, there's some tractors and some modders that don't like some tractors and modders. Some modders that generally don't bring their mods to Mod Hub because of all the hassle. So yeah, there's either a few itch or places like that, which is fine if you play on PC. I mean, I do both, don't get me wrong, I do both, but I prefer to play on console. Do you know what I mean? It's just nicer. Anyways, let's finish this third headland, go grab the windrower, pick up the bales on the outside and plough out the edge of our field, so that the mini-map will then show me where the field is. Because that's what I like. Right, I've nearly finished this headland. I shall see you again when we got the windrower. Okay, so I've grabbed the windrower and we're heading back up to the farm. I've just had a pop-up from this guy to say that the seeder is empty. So we need to get that sorted out before we windrow the edge. Now I know what you're thinking. Thought you were going to put hay. Yeah, I am. But I like to have the outside edge of the field boundary sorted out because I like to see. I'm a visual type of person. If I can see the edge of the field on the mini-map, that helps with my OCD. Not only that, if I want to change it, it's just a headland. That's easier than changing a whole field, right? And cheaper. So, oh, we're out of fertilizer. Still got seeds, we're out of fertilizer. I haven't played, well, other than my bare bones challenge, I haven't really played with base game stuff for ages. Well, in fairness, I haven't done a lot on the bare bones challenge lately. We've had like one video in God knows how long. There's a bump there as well. Oh well. £2 to refill that, and then the seed. What I did over here, right? There we go. Another 457. I think that is slightly more expensive than travelling to and from the store, buying the big bags, which I absolutely love, the big bags. However, darn sight quicker. I don't have to worry about that so much. Right, where are we at? I think we're about an hour in now. Let's start this guy here. Hopefully he'll drop it down before... Oh, so that little square's not going to get fertilised. So that's what we're saying. Cheers, bud. I should have done a bit myself, shouldn't I? Ugh. Oik. I'm still going to have to travel around the edge and tidy that up. I mean, this side's not going to be too bad, providing I end up in the drink. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. What's the worst that can happen? I'll have fishing back out of there. The good thing with Alien Jim's water is you don't get stuck in it. And that's quite shallow. I mean, it's a river. Oh, we're going to pit, aren't we? Almost forgot what I was doing then. Let's get this unfolding. Probably should get this unfolding whilst driving, but let's slow down. Turn it on. Drop it down. Activate the cruise control. And then watch the tractor struggle. There we go. Watch the tractor struggle. Needs to change down a gear and get those revs a little bit higher. Is what I would do. Rather than labouring right down there. That's horrendous. Money's back up to 68 grand. Those greenhouses are weaving their magic. Good weaving greenhouses. Yeah, so the outside of this field I want to get the plough on so I can visualise on the mini map what it's going to look like. So we'll just wrap these outer ones for silage. It's not going to hurt, is it? We're going to need a load of silage and a load of hay. We currently don't have any spare hay, so if I could get like 6 silage bales off the outside and then like 36 hay bales off the inside, it's a win-win as far as I'm concerned. You'll notice I'm overlapping ever so slightly with that left-hand rake, just in case it's outside of the field boundary and I want my tractor as close as I can so I don't waste any. Oh. So, I forgot to ask in the last couple of episodes, how is everybody? Hey? All doing well, I hope. Fingers crossed, all doing good. How are you guys enjoying this series? That's the question. I am thoroughly enjoying it. It's something different. It's a bit like Deerlands without all the trees. I did allude the other day that Deerlands may be coming to an end. The whole goal, or my goal behind that, was to use the production points, because I haven't used them from the Platinum DLC to make wood stuff. It was never supposed to be a long-term thing, and I'm pretty sure I have at least one pallet of everything which I'm going to dash down at the main farm, just so we can have a look at everything we've made. I'm pretty sure that'll be that series coming to an end. Yeah, so it was never supposed to be a forever series. And that will leave the bare bones challenge, the animals only challenge, which I am thinking of restarting. This is my sandbox playtime. So this will replace Deerlands. Yeah. Turn that off. Lift it up. And the rear ones. Just up. Up. Thank you. Just get this out of the way so I can pick up that grass. Oh, it's a bit nose heavy like that, isn't it? Don't squash the grass, don't compact it down. So, he's finished, but he hasn't finished. I've got edges to tidy up. As we only have the one log cabin for one helpful helper, we are only allowed one helpful helper, I've decided. Beta. So, if I want to use 10 workers, I'm going to have 10 plots of accommodation. I mean, they're not huge little barns, little log cabins. Let's have a look. Can we actually get in this one? Oh, we can. Single bed. You know, basic amenities. So, that being said, while we're here, we'll repair the baler, then we'll go finish that sowing. Every time I come in here, I repair that tractor. Continuously repairing the tractor's getting old fast. The thing is, now there is a thing. I'll just tab the other one, it makes my life easier. The thing is, if you repair your tractor every time you do a new job, it only costs you like 20 quid. Like that did. A whole 20 quid to get that repaired. And it's not the end of the world. It's when you leave it for episodes upon episodes, months upon months. Like, this is going to cost me a few quid. And the repair becomes, 20 odd grand. That's when the problems reside. This is what gets me with some YouTubers. And they're always going on, oh, we need to reduce the repair costs, you need to reduce this, you need to reduce that, I need to have a mod installed that limits how fast something gets broken. And why? Just repair it earlier. Don't wait until it's on its last legs. Just repair it earlier and it'll be cheaper. Just saying. Why wait until the engine's blown and then moan that you've got to spend 30 grand on a new engine? Why don't you change the oil for 60 quid and call it there? No? Just me? Clearly just me. How do you think us console guys play? We'll repair it when we drive past the repair point, and it's only it's cheap as chips. Not constantly repairing things for 30, 40 grand. I mean, I have had instances like on Attingham when I'm doing like the beet harvests and all that, and things are in use for a good couple episodes, and then I might get 15, 20 grand repair bill, but that's a couple of months worth of work on on implements constantly being used all day, every day for a couple of months. I mean, we're now, what's that? Let's call it 2:30 in November. So, November's what, 30 days? 31 days? 30 days? 31? I can't remember. There's a few days in November and we're about halfway through, which means this tractor has been in constant use for 15 days. It hasn't stopped. And then, you know, the repair costs are going to be relatively high for said tractor. It also depends on the value of the tractor. So if you've got a tractor that's worth, you know, $250,000, your repair costs are going to be higher than my tractor that's worth 100 grand. So, there you go. The hens rant over with. Do like a rant. That's why I like Mr. Silly P, because he cheers me up. Mr. Ranty Silly P. That all of it? Think so. So we'll dash this guy round by the workshop, because he's going to need repairing and washing before I put it away later. I'll just leave him here for now. Boop. It's so helpful when you're having the two tractors. You're not constantly tabbing. It's like, I want the other one. Dunk. I don't generally do a lot of tabbing in my videos. I mean, I'll run off cutscene, and then you'll see me running towards the other one. You know full well that I've tabbed, but I generally don't. But lately, I'm like, yeah. I'm just going to swear though. I'm like, yeah, fine. Right, let's get this headland done. Go grab the plough. We may have to pick up these bales because it might be in my way actually. I think they will be. They'll be in my way for ploughing. Oh well. I do like this baler. It's nice. A bit confused as to why they pop out at 125s and then go boink to 1.8s. I mean, I'm not complaining, I'm just curious as to why they don't just come out at 1.8s. I think the model design is very similar to the KUH10, and that does 1.8 bales, and that doesn't go boink, although that doesn't have a wrapper on the back. So, small things, small things. So what's that so far? That's 2, 3, that's 3 so far. I had 6. 4. If I pop the help, oh, I knew it'd save. If I pop the help menu on, not that one, not that one. Currently I've made 53 bales, but that doesn't help me now, does it? I don't know how many bales I've made in this session so far. Huh. Not helpful. Back to the beginning almost. Well, 2/3 of the way around, I think. Wow. Halfway around. I'm going to head back up to the windrower. Then we need a trailer, and we need to plough. Then we'll grab the trailer, pick the bales, dump the bale trailer where the mower is, because we're going to need that again, and this isn't going to fill it. I've lost count already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I was out. This is 8. I think that's right. mean, you guys don't need to be here for all this shenanigans. It's getting late. It's 3:10. There's not a lot I can do in December. We could buy another field, and I could make some more silage and or hay. I do need to get the greenhouses filled. Right. Pick that back up. Let's stick that there. Go grab the trailer and pick up them bales. Yeah, I need to fill those greenhouses up. Those little water tank things are working fantastically. Right, where's the trailer? Who's next in? Yeah, there's not a lot to do in December, so I'll bring you back in next month anyway, as I always do every month. And then we'll work out what we can do. If there's not a lot to do, we may just sleep through till March. Keep the greenhouses topped up, keep the chickens topped up and sleep through till March. Because why not? I think we'd use the pathway I've put in, you see that? Right. Let's put the cruise controls on and drive around, pick these bales up. What am I like? What am I like? I think one big field would be nice. 2 or 3 smaller fields may be easier to maintain. Do you think? If I cut the smaller fields, it's easier to tilly-van than one huge field. I think we'll have a big field here. I mean, the wheat fields are a decent size up yonder. We're going to need a load of straw, like a lot of straw, and then we're going to need a lot of well, a lot of everything, to be honest. So that's those bales. Leave that there. Let's go grab the plough and we'll get that headland knocked out, and then I'll probably finish off the mowing and the ploughing off screen. That's going to take me forever. Other than grass, there's not a lot. Actually, if I don't get that done now, I can't plant anything until March anyway. So that'll be a barren field. Have a quick look. We're here. Yeah, there's nothing. If I don't get the grass in today, there is nothing we can plant in that field at all. We don't have any straw until the wheat's grown. I can see why a lot of folks turn off seasonal growth. Gives you a little bit more freedom, doesn't it? In regards to, I know I'm not going to get a fertiliser stake for this headland, which is why I normally do the ploughing the day after. But I just want to get the outline of the field in, so I can make any adjustments that I need to. I find that I left a bale in the hedge. Scooch around here. right on the edge of that. Look, couldn't have got that any closer if I tried. Well, could have got over the top, I suppose. I don't want the field margins to be on the white lines, because that's where the issue starts. It needs to stay just inside of the white line. Yeah, those trees that keep disappearing, reappearing, will just vanish on the next episode. They won't be there anymore. So we'll get this headland done. We can check out the mini map and see what the field actually looks like. And then I think I'm going to leave it there for this episode. It's going to be another hour and 20-minute worth of episode. So hope you guys are okay with the longer content. I am going to scooch in here just a little bit more, just so that the field's not completely, you know, straight lines. I don't like straight lines. I mean, the top of the field's going to be a perfectly straight line. But not much I can do about that at a minute. And the bottom of the field's probably going to be another perfectly straight line. Where am I going with this? Over here. There we go. That corner's a bit of a funny shape, isn't it? It's where the mower went. Blame the mower. Blame the guy that mowed it. Don't blame me. Yeah, so the more fields we get, the bigger the machinery is going to have to be. But the more workers we want, the more houses we need to place. Currently we have one farmhand who is trying their best. Let's put it that way. They are trying their best. But not quite cutting the mustard, let's put it that way. So, and now my nose is squeaking. Always does this to me. Line this up with this one. There we go. Turn it off for a second. Right. Oh. We jump into the menu. I'm on catch up. No, I want that to catch up so I can see where it goes. I want it. There we go. It's a bit close to those trees there. Hopefully that'll be okay. So that's a decent sized field, isn't it? With a 4 meter planter, 4 meter doohickey. It's gonna be interesting. So I'm not sure whether to buy 39 next or 37. I want to buy a plot that's next to a plot. Oh, my nose. So we can't plant anything now until March, when we can put oats in. Oats, sunflowers, potatoes, sugar beet, sugarcane, cotton, grapes, olives, poplar, grass or oilseed. We can plant all those good things in March. I can plant some cotton in February should I choose to do so, which I don't think I will. Oh, and then the wheat's not ready until August. July, August. Oh. We may have to buy some straw. There's no way about it that we might have to buy straw. Otherwise we're never going to get these cows in, are we? Oh, yeah, looks like we're going to buy some straw. Tell what we will do while we're here before we leave. Let's repay down to 300 grand. There we go. Let's pay off some of that loan. Right, on that shininess, I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'll get this cut and ploughed. and I shall see you next time. So, as always, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Each and every one of you, please take care, and I shall see you all in my next adventure. Cheers, guys.